This is Bang Bang Hill. Please press the like button and subscribe. Who do you think was the worst people you can have a row with on the street I'm on about, yeah? Mate, let me tell you, scaffolders, mate. Oh, what? I had murders with these three scaffolders, I swear. What it was, my mate Steve, let's just say his name was Steve, yeah? I drove around with him to pick a couple of things up for him and his parcels, and drove from Hounslow to Chiswick with it. Just parked up. He took these things, walked off, and he never come back. He didn't come back. I went, oh, what's wrong here? I had no keys to drive the car. The key was this parked. I must have been about an hour. I thought something had happened. You know what I mean? So now I got out of the car. I got to get a train and a bus home to where I live. Go home. I get a phone call from these people, right? Through someone else. They found someone else. They phoned me, yeah, saying that, hello, mate. You seen Steve? I said no, but they think I'm involved with something that I'm not involved with, yeah. So they want to come and see me. So I said, listen, mate, do yourself a favour. What do you want to come and see me for, mate? You're going to get really obliged, you know what I mean? I said, anyway, these scaffolders. Where do you live, mate? So I said, well, I'll give them my address. And nothing. I didn't know for about, what, 3 or 4 days? One night, mate, I woke up, smash. And they're throwing scaffold tubes through my window. I'm on about big scaffold tubes through my window. These big 18, 19 foot scaffold tubes, 21 foot scaffold poles through my window. I was going mad, mate. What can they do? You know what I mean? They're outside throwing this big scaffold tubes through my window. Nothing I could do. I couldn't go nowhere. I was trapped, you know what I mean? One way out, I could go through the back window, you know what I mean? But they're more like, anyway, eventually they went. They smashed all my windows in my place. Big scaffold tubes stuck through my windows, yeah? I ain't leaving it like that. So I went to see my pal. I said, listen, what about this little firm work, yeah? Told me the name of the company. Goes to one of the companies, and there they are, scaffolding, working here, but I'm not having 3 at a time, mate. I can't handle 3 at a time. They got podgers, big podgers. In them days, they got podgers for the banner plates and all this shit and the other. And there's no way, I ain't that fucking mad, you know what I mean? So I've got to plot up and skate one at a time, if I can. So I get hold of one, and I do him bad. I smash him to pieces, mate. I mean, I didn't do him face to face. I done him behind, mate. I smashed him. I just smashed him to pieces. The other one, we had a right terrible row. I hit him with a padlock. A padlock, you know what a padlock is? About 4 foot with a flat end, yeah. I hit him with a padlock. It was scaffolding. Comes down the scaffold. I hit him with a padlock, yeah. Now them 2 have been obliged. Now the third one knows that it's on him, yeah? He knows that it's on him. But I also know that it's on me too, because he ain't gonna leave it like that. He's the one with all the mouth. He's the one, evidently, where these things are is, yeah? He's the one. So he's the one that's got to be really, I should have gone for him first, but anyway, but he isn't big. He isn't tall, but he's big. He's short. When I say he ain't tall, big wise. He was short, but he was quite stocky, yeah? And he was chucking these big fucking scaffold tubes up like it was nothing, you know what I mean? Imping them up like there was nothing. So I thought, well, I'll leave it. I can't get him at his firm, but leave it and follow him, yeah? So I left him, and I tried to follow him, and anyway, it didn't work out. It's not as easy as what I thought it was, you know? The geezer was no idiot, yeah? And I didn't want to, like, how I say, I wanted to row him, but I knew I couldn't row him because he's always podgers. I've got big podgers and this, that and the other, and spanners and things like that. So I've got to get him wicked, you know what I mean? So all of a sudden, I goes to look for him with a couple of my other pals, yeah? Now, he's on the company, he's in his big company, he's striking a big building down, yeah? Striking it down. They're finding these big tubes, 22 foot, 21 foot down and all this crap there. But he's with the other 2 that I've already obliged. Now I said to my mates, we've got to get these people, mate. We'll oblige them. But the one we've got to oblige is the big geezer at the top, the big guy, chucking the tubes down. He's the one we've got to get, yeah? He's sliding them down to the other people. He's the one I want, mate, him. So plotting up, waiting for him. The big guy, the one I want bad, he's driving the lorry with the other two by the side of him, yeah? They're driving. I'm following them. I'm thinking he's got to drop them other two off, yeah, and he's gonna, because he's a driver. He's a driver. So law of averages says he's the one with the lorry. He's gonna, drop his two off first and then shoot off there. But what does he do? He goes to the company. He goes to the firm where it is. Drives in the firm. Comes out with them two. Right, they all get in the car and they go. I went, fuck. So we're trying to follow them around, yeah? And they go into this pub, right, over Hounslow way, yeah? So we've got to plot up and get, I want him bad, this geezer, mate, because I tell you what, if we don't do this guy, it's like, he's going to come back. He ain't an idiot, mate, and there's scaffolders and this, that and the other, and I thought, I don't want it, you know what I mean? I've got to stalk this guy straight out, mate. Listen, mate, you wouldn't believe it, right? Anyway, he's in the pub, he's with his other two. His other two come out, they shoot off, he comes out, right? I want to row with this geezer. Let me tell you something, what a fucking wally. It's me thinking he's a right big tough guy, at least the other two give me a fight. This geezer was a wally, mate, I swear. Whether or not it's because I walked over to my pals, right? It was three of us, yeah? I walked over my pals as well, because I didn't know what was going to go down, you know what I mean? I walked over and, all right, mate, how you going? He said something, and I went, crack, I hit him, but I didn't hit him on the chin, right? I hit him on the side of the head. I hooked him out, wham, bang, I hit him on the side of the head. Mate, listen, I swear to God, he went over like 10 pin bowling. He was smashed, he went over, mate. I tell you what, I picked his geezer up, mate. I smashed him to pieces. He was, I thought, the one to be wary of. He wasn't the one to be wary of. The other two was the ones to be wary of. And I've done them quite easy, you know what I mean? But this one, I thought he was going to be the bad boy. He's proper. And I said to myself, these scaffolders, not the geese to muck about with, you know what I mean? They're going to mash me up, you know what I mean? But in the end of the day, this geezer got smashed to pieces. Right. What happened then? This geezer, Steve, the one that took these two things, right, and didn't come back, he's the one now that I'm looking for that put me in it with them three, because there's no way in a million years them three knew that I was involved with this. He's told them something, he wanted to tell them, I nicked it or whatever it was, yeah? Now I want him bad. He's got more arsehole than anybody that I know, this geezer. I'm in Acton, right? I'm in Acton now, looking for another guy, completely, he's not even involved with this, it's another guy that owns a debt, yeah? I come from Acton, the people know me well, they've got to pay the debt, they pay the debt, right? But I'm looking for this guy, I phone him, gets the money for what I've got to get, take it back to my other mate. He's now telling me, right, that this Steve geezer has nicked a parcel off him, another parcel, so he's had 3 parcels, this geezer. I went, mate, he's got to go. He's got to go. He said, listen, do you know this geezer? I said, I do know of him, yeah, I know of him, yeah. He said, listen, get what you got to get and get him over where we want to talk to him, yeah. I said, okay, mate. So I got what I got to get. I got 2 of my pals. We went through his front door and we took him out the house. We found out where he was. For another guy, listen, let me tell you something, people, right, this Indian guy, I swear this Indian guy could not wait to tell us where he was. We put it on this Indian guy, we put it on him so bad, he never done nothing, just put it on him, told him a few things, what's going to happen, what ain't going to happen. He was in seconds, he couldn't gas this geezer Steve up quick enough. Told us where he was. We went through this geezer's front door, went upstairs, dragged him down. He's in bed with his woman, mate. He's a proper coward, mate. He threw his bird. We dragged him down the stairs, got him in our little car, took him back to this geezer, and the geezer said, "Right, Steve, where is it, mate?" Steve said, "What? He said, "Where's the parcel that I give you that you didn't pay for? Where is it?" "I got nicked." "He's got nicked, is it?" He went, "All right, mate, you can go now and leave Steve here with me, yeah?" Steve rather be of us, believe me, than this other geezer, mate. This other geezer, fucking nutcase. So now Steve said, okay, I'll get it for you, all right? So we get hold of Steve, put him in the van, take him away, right? Take him to where he reckons his thing is, yeah? Goes to this house, I swear to God, mate. I swear to God. He must have been taking parcels 24/7, because in this gaff, yeah, right, in this place was a derelict gaff, right, but he had keys to the locks, everything, right, he could get in, yeah. In this gaff was so much gear in that gaff, mate. He could have retired, you know what I mean? But what's he got to do? He's got to nick something, take us back to the place where it is, and we think we're just going to take the one and say, see you later. But no, mate, it ain't going to be like that. We took a big parcel of him. We took a big parcel of stuff. Listen, I ain't a bad person. I ain't a bad person. He wouldn't have get me killed with a scaffold, but I ain't a bad person. I should have took the whole lot, yeah. But I took, from me and my mates, I took a nice parcel, a proper nice parcel, mate. I said to Steve, that's a lesson. Never try to fuck me, Steve. Never ever try to fuck your mates, mate. Never. Right, never. You know, we can check the parcel, give Steve a really, really good ironing. I'm on about a really good ironing, smashed his hands up, mate, bad, yeah. My mate smashed his hands up really, really bad. But he would never do it again, you know, but that is what it's all about, mate. You know what I mean? You take the piss, at the end of the day, you go, but really, I was lucky to survive this one, mate, because he looked like he was getting worse. He looked like me getting worse. Anyways, it's bang bang well. Please press the like button and subscribe. Yeah, nice one. Take care.